MJD, what are we doing in this game? We're going to start the Chiefs defense. I love the Chiefs defense over the last couple of weeks. They've been playing lights out. I actually was on the phone with Eric Bieniemy, the OC. He said the defense has picked it up. Now it's time for the offense to catch the way are. And as you see at the bottom of the screen here, it says the top 12 defense in 3 straight weeks. And expect, the Denver Broncos, they'll turn the ball over once or twice.
MJD, you're bragging on my Chiefs. It's weird, so I guess that means I got to go to the other side of the ball. I must have fallen and hit my head on this one. That I'm not talking about KC here. But I'm saying you need to go ahead and start Jerry Jeudy versus my Kansas City Chiefs. I know he's had a down few last weeks, hasn't really been able to bounce back after that bye and get us double-digit fantasy points. But as good as the Chiefs defense has been as of late, they've allowed 7 receiving touchdowns with slot receivers this season. That's tied for 5th most in the league. That's where Jerry Jeudy runs. So I'd go ahead and fire him up in this matchup.
We got another division rivalry game, Ravens-Steelers, and you have a must-start, Florio.
Yeah, must-start Pat Freiermuth. Since week 8, this guy is the tight end 3, averaging over 13 fantasy points per game. And we say when it comes to tight ends, you pretty much just want a touchdown. Well, he has scored 5 touchdowns in his last 5 games combined, and it doesn't hurt that the Ravens have given up the 5th most fantasy points to tight ends. A must-start rookie tight end. He is what we wanted Kyle Pitts to be.
All right, well, if the Muth is Luth, then we want Devontae to get free, man. I'm saying he's a start this week. I mean, the Ravens maybe not running as much as they have in past years, but they're still top 10 when it comes to run play percentage. So they're running the ball quite a bit. Freeman averaging nearly 20 touches per game over the last couple of weeks. And the Steelers defense, which looked strong at the start of the year, they're struggling right now. 3rd most fantasy points allowed to running backs over the last 4 weeks. This feels like a good opportunity to at least flex Freeman.
Chargers-Bengals going to have a big impact on real-life playoff seeding and fantasy playoff seeding. What do we need to know here, Kimmy?
Guys, hot take alert. Beware of Justin Herbert in this matchup against the Bengals. I know it's crazy, but look right there. Only 20-plus fantasy points in 1 of the last 3 games. If you look at his stats from last week, he was only 28 of 44 with 2 interceptions. He also had 2 touchdowns, but 2 interceptions and not a lot of completed passes. The Bengals the last 2 weeks, they're allowing the 5th fewest points to opposing quarterbacks. I think this is going to be a very tough matchup in a game where Justin Herbert might not be so great.
Well, Kimmy, I'm glad you said that, because I'm going to say start T. Higgins. And I think with all the coverage and all the attention going to Jamar Chase, Higgins is getting one-on-one coverage, and he's doing a phenomenal job of being able to really take advantage of those opportunities. You saw the jump ball earlier. Again, expect Joe Burrow to find ways to get him the ball, as we see here down the field. I love T. Higgins in this matchup. And last but not least, the Chargers secondary has been a little iffy all year. Let's go to Washington visiting Las Vegas. No Darren Waller for the Raiders, Florio, so what do we do?
You could start Foster Moreau in his absence, and I'm not going to say he's the same level of player like Darren Waller is, like some of you crazies out on fantasy Twitter are.
What are they doing?
In the one game without Waller this year, 6 catches, 60 yards, and a touchdown for Moreau. He is a very good player in his own right, and you see right there, Washington has been struggling against tight ends as of late. So I think he's a tight end 1 this week, someone that you could get in your starting lineup.
Yeah, there's going to be more Foster Moreau on the field. There's going to be more targets available for all of the Raiders pass catchers with no Darren Waller. So start Djax. You want to do it. It's hard not to love what we've seen from him in the small sample size, and his snaps have increased in each game with Las Vegas. So perhaps a solid wide receiver 2 performance coming from one of the best deep threats in the history of the NFL, and he's still doing it at an advanced age, and I'm older than him. First, I'm going to say start Marvin Jones Jr. He's kind of been the viable option. Yes, I know Laviska Shenault's kind of been there in the slot a little bit, but throughout the whole season, this has been the guy that Trevor Lawrence has kind of leaned on when he's been throwing the ball. He finds ways to get him the ball. He's caught multiple touchdowns down the field. As you see, leads the team in reception and TDs this season, yards as well. So he's their number 1 guy. And then a must start. You must start James Robinson, and for 2 reasons. 1, the Jaguars are going to try to be big and physical and run the ball down the Rams' throats, who have struggled in the last couple games with stopping the run. But then 2, they know that the only way that they can win this game is going to be by getting James Robinson going. I think he's going to touch the ball at least 25 times, maybe more. Expect him to have a big day. Big day for everybody in the MJD Bowl. Let's get to the Cardinals and the Bears. It looks like Kyler Murray and Nuke Hopkins might be back. Who else should we start for Arizona, Mark?
We're starting Zach Ertz. By the way, I want to acknowledge it in an MJD highlight. There was a shot of Mercedes Lewis, who is still in the leagues doing his thing all these years later. Zach Ertz has been great, though, since coming over to Arizona. 18% target share since joining the Cardinals. 4 or more receptions in 3 of his 5 games with Arizona. And the Bears giving up the 5th most points per game to tight ends over the last month.
I'll take another tight end. I say you start Cole Kmet, who has had 14 or more points in 2 of his last 3 games. He's up here in a spot where the script might be more pass-heavy than things have been in the last few weeks, pending Kyler and Nuke's return on the other side. Cole Kmet, in the last 4 weeks, scoring more points than Kyle Pitts, Jared Cook, Mike Gesicki, and that includes the Bears being on a bye. So Cole Kmet, kind of hot right now. Let's get to the Bucs and the Falcons. And you're calling your shot on touchdown Tom, Kimmy.
I am. I'm saying he's obviously a must start against the Falcons. I'm also predicting that he will be the #1 fantasy scorer this week in Week 13. The score probably over 28 fantasy points. I just had to do it. Tom Brady, though, historically really good against the Falcons. 4+ passing touchdowns in 2 straight games versus them. It's an easy one for Tom this week.
Yeah, I think Tom is a must start, as is his pass catchers, as is his running back, as is anyone who's scoring points for the Bucs this week. Look, the Bucs score the most points per game in the NFL at over 30 per game. The Falcons give up the 2nd most at nearly 30 per game. And the Falcons are in the top 7 in fantasy points allowed to quarterbacks, running backs, and receivers. And Gronk's good for a touchdown, so get them all in there.
So nobody wanted to start Lamade Zaccheaus. All right, I'll see y'all. Let's get back to the NFC West with the Niners and the Seahawks, MJD.
Yeah, I'm going to say, start Russell Wilson. It seems like he started to heat up against the Washington football team a little bit. I know they had 5 straight 3-and-outs, but that last drive kind of got him going. And so I'm expecting them to go, especially with the Niners not having on defense their middle linebacker as well. So Russell Wilson, prove me right.
Well, I'm looking on the other side, and I've got a sleeper in Jeff Wilson Jr. I know this sounds weird to say, but he might be the guy who's the biggest beneficiary of Deebo Samuel being out. I know that seems strange because I'm talking about a wide receiver being out and a running back getting some more love. But over the last few weeks, Deebo Samuel's had more rushing yards than Trey Sermon has had all season long. They're using him primarily as a runner in this offense. With him not available, then somebody's got to slide in behind Eli Mitchell. Could be Jeff Wilson.
I'm still going to start Devonta Smith. Everyone's worried about him. We know that Jalen Hurts is a little up and down and may or may not play. You guys, stop freaking out about Devonta Smith. If anybody's going to do anything on that offense for Philadelphia, it's going to be Devonta Smith, right? He's averaging just shy of 15 fantasy points over the last month. That's still within the top 16. For where you drafted him, I'm sure that's very fine for his ADP. And the Jets, well, they're allowing the 2nd most fantasy points to wideouts since Week 7.
I've got another start on the Eagles where I believe in the Eagles offense and a bounce back, Kimmy. I say must start Dallas Goedert. The Jets are giving up around 14 points a game to tight ends, and the Eagles offense needs the bounce back opportunity. Zach Wilson starting perhaps Philly's field position. Opportunities are up. Add that to a tight end that's caught 83% of his red zone targets this season. You must start Dallas Goedert. Let's get to the Vikings and the Lions. MJD, let's start with the Vikings.
Yeah, must start Tyler Conklin. I think, listen, he's 3rd on the team in targets. Obviously, that's true because he's behind Jefferson, Adam Thielen. But the Detroit Lions right now are allowing 6th most points per game to the tight end position. And let's understand this. They're going to run the ball and play action pass. You're going to see a lot of catches like you just saw there from Conklin. And this one, too.
Well, I'm not quite as optimistic about the tight end on the other side. Saying beware of TJ Hawkinson. He's only had more than 51 receiving yards once in his last 5 games. The Vikings have been very tough on the position. 3rd fewest fantasy points allowed to tight ends this year. They've only given up 1 touchdown to the position all year long. In fact, only 1 tight end has more than 54 receiving yards against Minnesota. This just does not seem like a great matchup for Hawkinson.
Yeah, Eric Kendricks in that Vikings defense, the anti-Eagles in terms of against tight ends. Let's go to New York and Miami. A couple teams going in the opposite directions, Florio.
Yeah, I would start the Miami Dolphins because their defense, they are trending in the right direction there. They've scored the 2nd most fantasy points amongst all defenses in the last month. Mike Glennon, no surprise, 7 turnovers in his last 4 starts. And I like the Dolphins defense before I knew Glennon was starting because the Giants are really banged up, but with Glennon out there, I think they are a must start. And they have a very favorable fantasy playoff schedule, so hold on to them even through their Week 14 bye.
Okay, well, if you're saying to start the Dolphins defense because they're so good, I'm saying to sit Saquon Barkley. And I know it may sound crazy. Saquon Barkley this year, in total, has scored around 83 fantasy points. Yes, he's been injured. Yes,
Most of them on this play.
Some games. Right here. He's only had 2 games with over 20 fantasy points. If you were to cover his name and look at how many fantasy points he scored this season, you would not start him. So take his name out of it. Look at the matchup. Understand it's incredibly tough against a very good Miami Dolphin defense. And just sit him this week.
And finally, Colts-Texans in an AFC South matchup, and I say you've got a sleeper, and it's one Ty God. Because the concept of the Colts defense bending but not break, it's been a concept. The reality is this season they've done both. They're in the bottom 5 in terms of points allowed against quarterbacks, and their hurry percentage this season, in terms of the percentage of times they hurry the quarterback, dead last in the entire NFL, 5.2%. If you doubled that, if you multiplied it times 2, they would still not be in the top 15. Start Tyrod and get the points.
Love Tyrod, the playoff drought ender in Buffalo. But on the other side of that, T.Y. Hilton is a sleeper in this game. He's been getting more consistent volume, but the real reason is because he's playing the Houston Texans, who he thrives against. In his career, 18.3 fantasy points per game against the Texans. That is most all-time amongst wide receivers. And he has 15 or more fantasy points in 11 career games against the Texans. If he plays the Texans, he's in play in fantasy.